The two RUC dog handlers were shot at point-blank range as they sat in the front of their van waiting for the security gates to be opened to let them through. The IRA gunmen were waiting for them, mingling with shoppers. One fired at the driver whose window was open, while another attacker took up position on the other side of the van and shot the passenger through the window. The constables were rushed to hospital for emergency surgery for head and chest wounds. The gunmen escaped through an alley. A bus travelling out of the city centre was hit by a stray bullet, but no one was injured. The RUC said the attack showed callous disregard for public safety. In June, 2 constables were shot dead in the city centre, and after this morning's attack, the RUC divisional commander said there may be security gaps there, especially as officers must stop at the gates, which were intended as a safeguard.
But this is one of the things we constantly keep under review. Obviously, the movement of police officers in uniform. As you can appreciate, though, they have to come through the barrier at some stage, so that obviously is a factor we have to look at as well.
Hundreds of people gathered inside and around Cumber Presbyterian Church as Constable Todd's funeral got underway. Amongst the congregation was the RUC Chief Constable Hugh Ansley and his predecessor Sir John Herman. After the church service, Constable Todd's widow Maureen and sons Christopher and Geoffrey followed the coffin as it was carried through the town centre. The pallbearers included many of the dead policeman's colleagues in the RUC dog section. His own black labrador Bruce followed behind. During the service, Dr. Tom Simpson, a former head of the Presbyterian Church, hit out strongly at those he said were the shameful people in the community who withheld vital information from the authorities.
I think there's blood on their hands. You can't say that they pulled the trigger, you can't say that they committed the murder, but at least they have done nothing to help to prevent further murders taking place. And if I were in that position, I think I would feel that I had blood on my hands.